So puck drops and immediately goes back to the Huntsville Chargers. Henry dumps it up through the neutral zone, trying to get it over to Nate Key. Chargers now take it back into Bulls offensive zone where it's a turnover by the Chargers. Henry Arns went down hard along the boards on his back, and the Chargers able to clear it out. Easton Del Bosco will be the first one there, and we have an icing. So some good offensive pressure there starting out. Graham Pugh heads out.
Okay, we're back up now. Sorry if we dropped you guys.
Caleb Duro and looks like Gus Federley. Easton takes a shot. Right off the face-off, Easton got it. Took a defensive shot towards the net. The Chargers now have it in the Bulls zone. You can hear our 14U players out there cheering the Bulls on. Chargers now coming through the neutral zone. They dump it in. Ethan tries to block the dump in and does a good job of sending it back the other direction. We should have an icing here. Nope, they're going to wave it off.
All right.
Chargers skated all the way back, picked it up. Coming back through. Nice pass up through the neutral zone, right off Hayes' stick. Hayes comes back for it. He's going to push it up the wall, looking for Federley. This is Gus in the game now. Chargers send it right back around. Hayes meets him behind his own goal, loses it at his feet. Hayes turns around, twist, passes it over to Henry Arns, who comes back around his own goal, skating out through the middle. Loses it right as he pops off out of the zone. And Remy Uptain passes it up to Henry Arns. Henry back through the neutral zone, uses the wall. Chargers now take it behind their own net. Met by Gus Federley, who pushes his man over. Remy and Hayes both back. Hayes will be the first one back, flips it along the wall with his backhand, gets it over towards Tab's way. Tab able to clear the zone, catches Huntsville in a line change. Huntsville just looks very discombobulated right now. They're kind of back and forth. Keegan Brennan charges hard towards the goal, trying to cut the puck off. Keegan Brennan now steals it. Oh, and just off Hayes' stick. Hayes has got to wait for Keegan to get back on sides. He dumps it on and has an offsides. So Keegan didn't look like he was aware he was offsides there.
Clock's at 9:25. We'll run some time off here. We had technical difficulties there getting the stream back going. I don't know what happened, but the internet's still not good, so.
So off the face-off, Graham Pugh sent it over towards Nate Key's way. The Chargers came away with it. Charging in hard, Parker Allen with a great poke check, knocks it away. Huntsville gets a shot off, blocked up by Will Federley. Huntsville cross-ice pass in the neutral zone. Spreading the defense out. Del Bosco in good position right there. Nate Key knocks it away. Graham Pugh has it. Graham Pugh's going to charge ahead. Makes one man miss, swerves, makes another one miss, tries to get it on his backhand as he turns and put it towards the goal, but now it's just Parker Allen, the lone man back. It's a 2-on-1. Parker charging in. They get a shot off, but it's just wide, and Elijah Cole ready for that one. Looks like we have
offsides.
An offsides on the Chargers. So Hayes and Remy Uptain back in for the defense. Gus Federley at right wing, Henry Arns at center, Caleb Duro at left. Chargers come away off the faceoff, dump it into the offensive zone, but Remy Uptain immediately grabs it and pops it out. Chargers bring it right back in. Chargers get a shot off, just right at the net. Elijah ready with his glove. Caleb Duro now has it in the neutral zone, flips it forward, and we should have no icing. I hear one of the coaches yelling about a broken stick, but I don't see one. They get another shot off. Elijah Cole knocks that one away. Now Remy Uptain skating in. He takes a shot. Trickles in towards the goal. The goalie's just going to cover. I'm not sure who has a broken stick still. Broken stick? So I kept hearing one of the coaches yell about a broken stick. Not sure if it's one of our boys or Huntsville, but either way, everybody has one on the ice. So Tab Baker chases it into the corner. Huntsville sends it out. Reaching is Ethan. Ethan gets it back from Parker. Ethan again along the boards, flips it up, sends it into the offensive zone. Tab Baker will be the first bull to be able to get to it, but the Chargers have it. Chargers now working behind their own net. Work it out right past Keegan. Graham Pugh meets him at center ice, squeezes him against the boards and knocks it away. They get it back on their stick, and another shot from Huntsville, just over the net. Keegan Brennan pushes along the wall. They send another one on Elijah, backhand. And Elijah with a great save there, waiting and ready.
I think the stream just died completely, Tyler.
Man.
I think it cut itself off and just disconnected.
So Remy Uptain now sends it up the boards looking for Federley. Chargers get a shot off. Hayes flips it along the wall, gets it over to Caleb. Caleb flips it back to Hayes. Hayes now charging hard, getting squeezed along the boards. He's working it in. He backhands one towards the center. Federley sends it back to the center. Hayes gets it on a stick again. Has to wait for everybody to get back on sides. Dumps it in. Henry Arns. Chargers now pop it back up. Hayes meets him at the blue line. Takes it again. Hayes is going to skate up again. Flips one over to Henry Arns, who's right at the blue line, but the Chargers got there first and sent it right back out. Remy Uptain now drops back into that defensive position. Sends one over to Caleb. Caleb sends one over to Will. Will skating hard into the offensive zone along the near side. He drops back to Henry Arns. Henry Arns trying to work through the middle. Gets a stick lifted, but he sends one back to Hayes, who dumps one in. And they go! They get a goal! Hayes Hallman takes a shot from the defensive position. Goalie made the initial stop, but it looks like Caleb Duro with the goal.
Incredible effort there.
Off of the Hayes Hallman shot assist. That line just would not give up on that one. Kept wanting to put something on the board, and they finally got one. Graham Pugh now takes the face-off. He's got Gus Federley over to his right. Nate Key to his left. Graham Pugh now charging into the offensive zone. Gus Federley actually is the one who dumped it in. Ethan stands tall in the defensive position, but they're able to work around him, and it's a one-on. Easton Del Bosco coming in hard, and they passed it at the last minute. They passed it the last minute, and Elijah's back door was wide open with it being a 2-on-1. Defense just got beat on that shift and left Elijah out to dry. So 5:19 left here in the first period, and Huntsville comes back and puts one on the board that quick. Hayes and Parker back in at the defensive position. Tab Baker at left wing, Henry Arns at center, Keegan Brennan at right wing. Puck drops, and it goes over Keegan's wave. The Huntsville Chargers have it. Flip it back up into the neutral zone. Henry Arns tries to dump it in. Tab Baker able to finish it off. They get it into the offensive corner. Huntsville tries to work it behind their own goal. Keegan Brennan meets him there. Centers a pass, looking for Henry. Lots of gray jerseys right in front of him, though. Huntsville on another break into the offensive zone. Henry Arns not giving up on the play. Hayes flips one up towards Henry's way along the boards. Huntsville sends it right back. Hayes again meets his man at the boards. Hayes flips it up the wall looking for Tab. Tab scoots it along, trying to find Keegan. Keegan using his feet, getting tripped up the entire way. Just everybody stabbing and popping at the puck. Gets back to Hayes. Hayes now is going to skate it along the boards. He skates around Keegan. He's got Tab to his left. He's all the way far right. Hayes takes a defensive shot, bouncing. Goalie covers. So great look there coming in from the right side. He probably could have skated up just a little bit more and found a better shot, but either way, got a shot on net. Just a great job there by Huntsville goalie to make a stop. Off the face-off, Chargers come away with it. Pass is cut off by Graham Pugh. Chargers able to clear the zone. Get it to Easton. Easton lifts it up to Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh working through the middle. He gets a shot off, almost goes through the 5-hole. But that goalie down there is just doing a fantastic job. Closed up his 5-hole quick, and that will be another face-off here in the Bulls' offensive zone. Graham Pugh stays out there. Ethan and Easton back in for the defense. Nate Key tries to send one into the net. Knocked down in the process. Graham Pugh takes a shot from the left side of the goal, just wide. Gets back over to Easton, who sends it back into the corner. Graham Pugh again trying to find it. Works around. Takes another shot. Bounces off the goalie's pads. And ricochets all the way into the neutral zone. Easton Del Bosco will be the first one there. Flips it up to Ethan. Ethan tries to flip it up the boards. Cut off by a gray jersey. Ethan again trying to stab at it. Graham Pugh's already dropped back in the defensive position. He's going to cut off that centering pass. Works it over to Federley. Huntsville with another dump into the corner. Ethan has it though. Sends it up the wall. Puck just moving all around here. Bulls finally able to clear it out. Great job there by Will Federley to go ahead and clear it. Ethan now takes it into the corner. He's going to take it behind his own goal. Sends one up. Saucered over to Will. Ethan again passes it up, looking for Graham, but Graham was looking to get off the ice, so it's passed to nobody. Henry Arns now comes in. Henry jumps in with some fresh legs, pops it loose. It's over to Nate Key. Nate Key flips one up in the air. Will Federley giving chase the red line. And
not sure what we had there.
I'm not either. Henry awfully quick dropped his gloves. I was wondering what we were doing. Henry looks like he's got a little wardrobe malfunction in the elbow pad area, so
are we
not dropping his gloves to fight?
What? But I still don't know what's happening. Why are we going all the way down there? I didn't see the call. There's nobody in the penalty box.
Yeah, not sure what the call is. We're headed all the way down into our offensive zone for a face-off, so not a bad thing. Henry Arns takes the face-off. He's got Remy Uptain and Parker Allen on the defense. Chargers clear it out. They put one sort of on net, but it's going to be iced. So the Bulls will head back down here for another offensive zone face-off. Remy and Parker on defense. Looks like Henry Arns still at center. Gus Federley at right wing, and Parker Allen. Another icing. Sorry, icing not on Parker. Parker Allen was skating back to try to snag it, knowing it was iced. So Keegan, Tab, Graham, Hayes, and Remy all out on the ice for the Bulls. Puck goes to the Chargers. Chargers try to work it out. Hayes gets it, immediately dumps it back in. We'll have an offsides. Probably a smart play by Hayes to do that, as he had a man coming up on him pretty fast. So another face-off right outside in the neutral zone. is much better than a turnover.
Bulls got to punch back quickly on this one. We got to
Yeah,
climb back up on the offense here.
Goes back to Hayes. Hayes flips it up the wall, and it's knocked away by gray jersey. He sends a cross-ice pass. Great pass over to Keegan. Keegan waits for Graham to get to the blue line, takes it across. Swarmed up by gray jersey as soon as he entered the zone, though. And now Huntsville coming the other direction. Remy takes a stab at it. They get a shot off. Elijah able to block that up. Huntsville trying to wrap around. Elijah seals the post up nicely. Hayes waiting at the back door. Puck waiting right there. Keegan tries to get it out. Now Graham has it. Graham's going to skate it up. He's got Tab Baker ahead of him. He sent one up towards Tab. Graham will be the first one back there again. Graham goes around the corner. Centers tried to center one. Gray jerseys knocked it down. He's got Easton Del Bosco and Ethan Buck back in on defense. Easton now backing up, skating backwards. They get another shot off. Ricochets up and into the net. Off Elijah's stick. Elijah just had that ramp at a perfect angle, and it shot straight up into the netting and back down on the ice. So we'll have a whistle for that as the Bulls head back down into their defensive zone for another faceoff. It's going to be Will Federley over at right wing, Nate Key at left. Nate Key has it. Nate skating through the neutral zone, knocked away right as he goes to enter the offensive zone. Henry Arns, Easton, and Ethan all out there for the Bulls. Puck goes the other direction. Huntsville's got it. Coming across center ice. Ethan and Easton both in great position, and we're going to have a penalty on somebody.
I think that's on Nate.
It's Ethan.
Ah.
So Ethan will head to the box. It looked like Ethan and Henry may have collided together. A little bit more friendly fire than what that came across, but it ended up with a gray jersey on his back on the ice. So Hayes, Easton, Graham, and Caleb all headed out for this Bulls penalty kill. Huntsville looking for one more player to come out of the box. There they go. Not out of the box, sorry. Off the bench. Puck drops. Huntsville works it back their way. They try to scoot it around. They get a shot off. It's bouncing in front of the net. Elijah was middle of dropping. Easton will go into the corner. They get another shot off. Oh, and Elijah with another stop. And with 1:14 left on the penalty kill, Bulls, I say the Bulls, Elijah Cole standing tall in net. So 16 seconds left in that period, and the Bulls on the penalty kill, and Elijah Cole does a fantastic job knocking all those shots away.
Yeah, so we're not live, so if you guys are watching this later, thanks for tuning in and all that. Sorry we dropped the live stream. Kind of sucks. Kids are working hard, and Elijah's scrambling left and right, so hopefully we can get some offense going here and start skating downhill again. I think it is great to have the older Bulls here cheering them on.
It is fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Listen to them get excited, the oohs and ahs from the 14U kids. So same line skates out for the rest of this penalty kill. It'll be Easton, Hayes, Graham, and Caleb. Elijah switches sides. Puck drops here in the second period. Huntsville wins it. immediately send it up. They lost at their feet. Graham Pugh staying right there with it. Graham trying to pick something off. Everybody else staying deep on the penalty kill. Huntsville loses it again, and Graham able to pop it out, but unfortunately it hit Coach Tony over there.
Coach Tony coached our kids for Southern Elite one year, or not Southern Elite,
TPH.
Some TPH thing one year.
Tony Guzzo, he's a fantastic coach. And coaching this Huntsville team well. Huntsville sends it around the corner, dumps into the offensive zone. Hayes Hallman grabs it, sends it all the way around, but not able to get enough on it to get it out. Hayes tangled up in the corner, staying with his man. They center a pass, tries a one-timer, and he whiffed on it. Man, we got lucky on that. He was right there at it. The puck just died. Now Graham Pugh going the opposite direction. He sends a cross-ice pass to Caleb, who tried to do the same thing back to him, another one-timer.
How's that no ice?
Well, because he's saying it was tipped, so instead of an icing, he says somebody tipped it on the way in.
There was nobody that it touched.
They center another pass. They get it on the nice shot. Elijah Cole knocks that down. So Huntsville getting some shots here. Again, Bulls able to clear it out. Bulls back at full strength. Henry Arns comes out, putting some pressure on. Puck pops up, and it looks like it popped into the bench again. So play will stop. So Henry Arns, Tab Baker, Keegan Brennan, Ethan and Easton all in for the Bulls. Chargers trying to get a shot off. All 5 Bulls are right there around them, though. No shot to be had. They finally get a shot off a backhand and goes wide of the goal. Bulls able to clear it. Keegan's got it. He's got Henry over to his left. Keegan working across the blue line. He's got Henry right behind him, poked away right as soon as he was trying to get a shot off. Now Easton picks it up, dumps it in, hits Henry's feet as he's trying to bring it in. Henry now has Keegan right to his left. Henry working around, takes a shot as he falls. It's loose in front of the net. Scooped away by Huntsville. Tab Baker sends another one back to Henry. Henry sends one over, looking for his right winger Keegan, but Keegan was up at the net. Keegan then centers one for Tab. Tab with stick on the ice. Unable to pop that one in. Henry now has it. He takes a shot off Tab Baker's stick. Keegan backhands one. Ricochets off a gray jersey. Henry now working along the boards. Huntsville steals it away. Defense going backwards. Easton Del Bosco, only one in position to be able to do anything. He jumps in front of it. Elijah Cole snags that shot out of the air. Fantastic job by Elijah again. Easton did a great job of pushing him to the outside. He was a one-man band down there. Everybody else back-checking quickly, but
very intense offensive pressure there for a little bit. I don't know how we didn't connect with one, but
I mean, look good. Just couldn't put one in. So Hayes, Will, Graham. Hayes now taking it across center ice. He's got Graham and Will on either side. He's only got one Huntsville Charger to go around. Graham picks it up. Takes a shot from a bad angle off the post. Nate Key and Parker Allen skating back on defense. Hayes hustling back. There's nobody back. It's a one-on-one, and they get a shot off and put it right in the back of the net. It was a one-on-one with Elijah, and he tried to look it all the way in, but it just right up over his glove side. Great shot there by Huntsville Chargers. And I'm not sure if that was a breakdown on, not sure why Hayes had skated it up. But his coach is talking to him now. I believe that one was on Hayes being out of position. He had skated up into that forward position, had a really good look. It tripped up and then just couldn't get back in time to help out on the defensive side. Great job there by Nate, though, to recognize that and drop back. Henry Arns now off the face-off, takes a shot, snags it right over the goal. Federle blocking this one up. Huntsville able to work around him. Get a centering pass off. Hayes right there with him. Hayes reaches that stick out, knocks it away. Caleb Duro knocks that one away. Hayes now showing some strength, steals it. Continuing to battle. Hayes with it again. Flips one off his backhand. Gets it over to Gus Federle, who got tripped up right as he got it on his stick. Now Henry Arns has it. He tries to work around, puts it through somebody's legs. He's coming into the offensive zone. He's got his wingers right there with him. He drops one back for Caleb, but the pass picked off by Huntsville. Ethan now on an island. They get a shot off, and Elijah pops that one up in the air. He lost his stick in the process. We have a time called. What are they calling time for?
I have no clue. I think it actually hit the net as it went out. Is what I think is how they stopped it.
Gotcha. So the puck, it did look like it bounced up and hit the net, but I didn't know if they were calling Elijah for throwing a stick or what. I didn't think he threw it. Another shot right off the face-off. Elijah dives on it. Made the initial stop, but couldn't hang on to it. And then he found it right there in front of him. Jumped on top of that grenade. Right off the face-off again, and Huntsville scores another one.
Huntsville fast, and that's all you can attribute that to. It's almost like it's a double-A team playing in a single-A tournament.
Right?
Almost.
Graham Pugh takes the face off. Huntsville wins it again. Send it up, skating it through. Take another shot. Wide of the goal, Keegan Brennan along the far side. Get back to Ethan. Ethan sends it along the boards. Send another one bouncing in front of Elijah. Elijah just kind of watches it past. Keegan now has it. Working through. He's got Tab in front of him, running block, but stolen away by Huntsville again. They get another shot. Huntsville sends one up and way over the goal. Another shot. Elijah snags that one.
That puck came across the blue line. They had a guy back there. They missed the offsides call.
Oh, they missed a few this morning too. So
yeah, they did.
Not shocking.
But nobody yelled at the ref because they are definitely throwing parents out today.
So Henry Arns again with the face-off, pushes it forward. Another shot. I'm not sure whose stick that ricocheted off of, but Elijah, great job looking that one in. We'll head back to same circle for the face-off. Henry Arns again has Remy and Hayes back on defense. Will Federle knocks that one into the neutral zone. Henry Arns goes down hard. They take a stick in the process. He's down, but he's back up. Henry with no stick, trying to get off the bench. They send Graham out there. So the Bulls a player short. Remy Uptain pushing him out far. Hayes Hallman blocks that one up. Hayes now skating up. He's got Graham ahead of him. He sends one up for Graham. Graham on a fast break, goes across the line. It's just him and the goalie. Makes a couple of moves, but unable to put it in. Great stop there by Huntsville. Hayes stabs at that one. Unable to get it. They get a shot off. Remy right in his face, though. Again, Graham has it. Moving up, getting hooked the whole way. Graham, another fast break, sends one in. Off his pads, looking to center one. Federle tried to put it in on his backhand. The Bulls now just out of gas. You can tell Graham Pugh is gassed. And Huntsville ices it. Man, Graham just skated the length of that ice multiple times. Yeah. After that second time, you could tell he was winded.
Henry's got a stick. He's back. He came off holding his elbow, so I hope
So Henry coming in to take this face-off here in the offensive zone. Caleb Duro to his left. Gus Federley on his right. Ethan Buck, Easton Del Bosco back in defense. Easton does a good job of keeping it in the zone, popping it up. Easton now skated up. Henry Arns will stay back. Henry now popping it into the zone, lifts it, puts it in to the corner. Henry trying to find it, backhands that one back in. Easton steps up, sends it back up to Henry. Henry looking for a center pass, but covered up with gray jerseys before he can do anything. He's got Gus Federley trying to help him out right there. Gus able to pop it out, get it over towards Caleb. Caleb with a good stick lift and holds his man into the wall. But Huntsville comes away with it with a ton of speed, heading straight into our defensive zone. Ethan Buck does a great job pushing him out to the outside, but he finally gets inside and puts a shot on net. Elijah watches that one all the way into his glove. So 4:21 left here in the second period. Score of 3-1 as Huntsville came back with a vengeance here in the second period. Puck in the corner. It looks like Tab Baker's back there.
Clock is running. We haven't blown a whistle.
Keegan Brennan coming in to help out. Graham Pugh out there back again. Huntsville gets a shot off. Tries to work through the defense. I think Elijah actually stopped that one. The defense all right in front of him, though. Pass goes all the way across the center. Huntsville centers another one. Pass broken up there by Keegan Brennan. Keegan Brennan another time using the wall, getting hooked the entire way again. Keegan working into the offensive zone, loses the puck right as he enters. Graham Pugh now has it. He centers a pass. Ricochets off of a leg pad, and now Remy Uptane's the only man back. Hayes is hustling back. Remy catches back up with him. Hayes in good position after Remy held his man up long enough to get some back check help. As they're trying to enter the zone, Graham Pugh knocks that one down. Graham Pugh, as a puck trickles towards the net, he'll pick it up. Sends that up the boards, looking for Tab Baker. Tab has been out there a while, giving it everything he's got, and we're going to have an icing. .302 left here in the second period.
Huge effort. You know, we've had a lot of opportunities here. We just haven't been able to connect to the back of the net.
Again, goalie play. This goalie, Longley, putting on a show over here on this other end. Get another shot off. Elijah blocks it up. Of course, Longley hasn't faced near the amount of shots that Elijah has. Puck works in front of the goal again. No going for Huntsville. Huntsville skating through the middle of the defense. Backhands one towards the net. And looks like they got another one. Bulls defense really collapsing in on Elijah that time. Not sure he could even see the puck. I didn't see it come in off the backhand. So now Bulls go down 4-1. 2:32 left here in the second. Looks like a little bit of a change here. Hayes Hallman skating at right wing. Graham Pugh at center. Caleb Duro at left. Remy and Easton back in on defense. Easton pops it up. A little pushing and shoving behind the goal. And we got a delayed penalty here. But Hayes has it. Hayes has an opportunity. Just can't catch up to it. Oh, just poked over his stick. Goalie first one there to touch it. So we'll have a delayed penalty on Huntsville.
For interference, yep. We're on a power play, that's right.
So Bulls on a power play. Skating down here for an offensive zone faceoff. Graham Pugh will come take another one. Hayes staying over there at right wing. Henry Arns. Now this is a power play line. Graham Pugh, Henry Arns, Hayes Hallman, Easton Del Bosco, Ethan Buck. Just back to Henry. Henry sends it back to Hayes. Hayes takes a shot. Knocked down by a gray jersey. We're headed the other direction. Ethan gets in his way, knocks that one down. Henry Arns has it, almost gets tripped up with a person laying on the ice. Henry Arns now working around, sends one over to Hayes, who's waiting at the blue line. Hayes has it, centers one for Henry, trickles over towards the goal. Graham Pugh now trying to shove it in. And I don't know who put it in, if it was Graham or Hayes, but fantastic. I don't know.
It looked like Graham.
I thought it was Graham too.
Graham's celebrating like he did it. So.
But Hayes and Henry both right there. That line making things happen, and that's what a power play's got to do for you, is get you some goals. Absolutely. 1:38 left here in the second period, and the Bulls with a little life back.
Lest we forget, the third period's like a month and a half long, so
yep.
There's plenty of time left.
Off the faceoff, Hayes has it. He sends one up to Henry Arns, who's waiting patiently at the blue line. He comes in through the middle of the defense, tripped up, and no penalty call. Easton Del Bosco steps up, sends it back to Keegan Brennan. Keegan gets a shot off right to the goalie's gut. How do they not call that?
They decided to swallow their whistles again.
How do they not call that? Wow. So Ethan Buck, Easton Del Bosco still in for the defense. Keegan Brennan at left wing. Henry Arns and Hayes Hallman. Hayes off the faceoff, got it on a stick, poked away. Now Easton pops it back up to Hayes. Hayes trying to make one man miss, gets it on a stick. He sends one back to Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck takes a shot from the deep position, almost knocked in by Hayes. And they get another shot off. Hayes again reaches out with his stick. Knocked away. Easton Del Bosco sends one up. Bouncing around. Hayes gets it. Tries to send it over towards Henry. Oh, Easton able to keep it in. Sends it back deep into the offensive zone. Huntsville now with it. Sends it up the boards. Hayes Hallman knocks it away. Hayes skating up. He's got somebody in the center. Sends it to Keegan in the center, who gets tripped up again. No call. Keegan got his feet swept out from underneath him. And puck finally clears the zone. This is getting to be a really great offensive stand for the Bulls. They get it over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns now skating through the center. He's got Keegan coming up to his left. Henry Arns works through another one. Puts one up. Oh, right up over the top of the goal. Bounces all the way off the glass. Nice hard shot. And it's going the other direction. Hayes tries to poke it away. Hayes again with it. Tries to poke it away. Finally does with the help of Easton Del Bosco. All these kids just look gassed. Another shot by Keegan Brennan to end the second period. And I tell you what, that line put some serious pressure on this game.
Yes, they did. Bulls
wow.
aren't out of it yet.
That was fun to watch.
I just wish we were live and everybody at home could see how exciting this was.
Man. Some great wing play there. The offense really generating some. I'm not saying that just because he's mine, but that was fun to watch. Just all three of those kids flying around, and then Easton Del Bosco keeping that thing in the offensive zone. Ethan Buck doing the same thing. Just
right. We call him East the Beast for a reason.
Great job there by all five of those kids. Working hard.
All right. Comes the long period. Elijah Cole skating back to the pipes. Just hit his head. He skated backwards.
Concussion protocol.
He about knocked himself flat on his face. Oh, that's my kid, y'all. God bless him. Gets his gracefulness from his dad. And maybe not on skates, but, otherwise.
So we got Caleb Dura at right wing, Tab Baker over at left, Graham Pugh at center. Parker Allen, right defense, Ethan Buck over at left defense. Now Ethan just was out there for that long shift. But luckily he's able to catch his breath during the period change. Oh, puck works up to Graham Pugh. Tab Baker knocks it back over to Graham Pugh. Graham's going to chase it behind the net. Tries to center one over there for Tab. Not able to get enough on it to get it in front of the goal. Puck works just over the stick of Caleb. Parker Allen now sends it up, looking for Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh collides hard with the gray jersey. Ethan dumps one up. They've already called icing off. Great job there by Ethan just to hit it hard enough to knock it away from the defensive zone. Puck loose in front of the net. Nobody can get a stick on it though. Huntsville nor Birmingham. Huntsville has it in the defensive position, picked off by Graham. Graham's just got to beat one guy. Graham works around one, brings it over to his backhand, tries a backhanded shot, but dumps it into the corner. Puck goes behind his own goal. Nate Key now trying to catch up to it. Hayes and Parker back in on defense along with Remy. We got too many guys out there all doing the same thing. I'm not sure who was supposed to be in on defense, if Hayes had come in on offense or defense, but
they
we
started
had Hayes
tripping over each other.
Yeah, we had Hayes, Remy, Parker all playing back. So it got a little confusing there for a minute. Easton Del Bosco heading out there along with Will Federley and Gus Federley and Henry Arns. So Henry off the faceoff dumps it all the way into the offensive zone, chasing it hard. Oh, nice reverse move there by Huntsville. Takes it behind his own goal and reverses quickly. Defense bit on it. Huntsville now working across center ice. Hayes in good position, knocks that one away. Huntsville staying with it. Henry tries to grab it. Hayes still right there with him, holding him up against the wall. They can't get a shot off. They can't center it. They finally center one. Federleys are surrounding them there. Nice job by Easton. Knocks that one down. Easton's now going to skate it up. He has a Federley on either side. Works it into the zone. Easton skating through. Sends one through the 5-hole. The defenseman covered him. And ricochets off the goalie. Works right back around, but Henry Arns steals it right at the blue line. And both Federleys still off sides. Not a bad offsides, though. Henry poking that one right out.
It's a punch and punch back right now.
That's right. Full head of steam, and Henry just popped it out. So Ethan and Remy come back out. Graham Pugh, Caleb Duro, and looks like Nate Key. Graham Pugh off the face-off, carried it into the offensive zone, but poked away. Caleb knocks that one away. Graham Pugh lost it at his feet. Graham Pugh, as they enter the zone, knocks it again. Huntsville still has it, trying to work around the referee. They get a center pass off, bouncing around, and Elijah covers. That puck was bouncing around loosely right there in front of the goal for a hot second, and Elijah, with a good heads-up play, covered that thing. So Bulls have too many men on the ice. Graham heads off. Henry Arns, Remy Uptain, Keegan Brennan, Hayes Hallman, and Ethan Buck. Be a, oh, they waved off icing. I thought it'd be an icing for sure.
They sent it back.
Hayes meets him behind the goal. Works back to Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck sends it towards the red line, pops it up for Henry Arns. Henry Arns with a full head of steam coming into the offensive zone. Has Hayes right behind him. Henry Arns now working in front of the goal. Tries to send one back towards Hayes. Big old pile up right there in the middle. Keegan Brennan in the middle of it. Oh, Ethan knocks it away right at the last second as they're about to get a shot off. And Elijah covers. Great job there by the Bulls again. So Graham will head back out, taking the face off. Got Parker Tab. Let's see, that is Will Federley and Easton Del Bosco. Graham knocks it away. Tab finishes it off, sends it into the neutral zone. Parker Allen now, after Huntsville dumped it back in, Parker Allen sends it all the way around his own goal. Reed with a shot, knocked down by Del Bosco. Again, they try a defensive shot, or a defensive cross-ice pass. Bring it back onside. Stab Baker right there in his face. They work around one, work around two, get a shot on goal, and Elijah covers. So Bulls make another line change here. Looks like it's going to be Henry taking the face off. Remy Uptain and Ethan back in on defense. Puck goes back to Ethan. Ethan backhands it up the wall. Caught by Huntsville. Huntsville sends one towards the goal. Elijah tried to trap it. Went right past him. Ethan Buck holding his man up behind the goal. Henry Arns now comes out with the puck. He's skating hard through the neutral zone. He's got Federley to his right. Oh, he gets tripped up, loses an edge as he enters the zone. Sends a backhand centering pass, and we have a
delayed penalty on somebody. That's on a Charger. I think that's on a Charger.
Bulls on a power play now.
Yep.
Henry chirping. Needs to be careful.
Henry gets the call. All right, here we go. Huntsville parents very unhappy with that one.
So Bulls bring this same power play line back out. Graham, Henry, Hayes, Easton, and Ethan looking to make something happen again here. Hayes over at right wing. Gets back to Graham. Graham spinning puck at his feet. Lost it for a second. Chargers now going the other direction. They flip one up the boards. Easton Del Bosco will be the first one there. Sends it back towards Graham again. Lost it at his feet again. Hayes steps up. Tries to knock it away. Easton Del Bosco takes it into the corner. He's going to take it behind his own goal. Let everybody reset. Oh, Easton just off the edge of his stick, and it's lost behind the goal. Huntsville trying to do something with it, and Ethan's going to get a trip.
There is no way that was a trip. His stick was nowhere near him. Oh, that's a terrible call.
So Huntsville getting a makeup call here.
I don't know if it's so much of a makeup. Like the call against Henry, I think was pretty legit. But
it looked like he tripped on the back of the net.
Yeah, he stepped on the back of the net.
He stepped on the post.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw, Tyler.
Yeah.
Apparently the ref saw it different.
Yep. So Graham takes the face off. Hayes right behind him. Easton right beside him to his left, and Nate Key. Huntsville gets a shot. Hayes blocks it up. Hayes is going to skate it up. He's got Graham Pugh ahead of him. He sends a nice pass over to Graham right at center ice, just off of Graham's stick. Huntsville picks it up, backhands it back out of their offensive zone, or defensive zone, I'm sorry. Easton sends one back up to Graham. Huntsville has it again. Huntsville coming the other direction. Graham Pugh chases in. Hayes had already dropped back into that defensive position again that he's comfortable with. Gets right in front of the goal. Knocks it away. Hayes sends another pass over to Graham. Graham has some wheels on him. You see that cheetah blood in action. He's got right through the defense. He takes a shot just wide of the goal. Graham looking to pick up his own rebound. Tied up behind the goal. He and the other guy both holding sticks. Still getting a little bit rough. They wouldn't let go of Graham's stick, and he pulled back. So Easton and Hayes drop back in on defense. They get a shot off just wide. Hayes jumps in to knock that one away. Hayes collides with the umpire. Both go down. Hayes collides with the ref, and it's not the small ref either. It's the big ref.
I think that hurt him more than it hurt Hayes.
I think it did too. He was trying to pull up and just couldn't. Hockey's a rough sport for everybody.
That's right.
So 9:54 left here in this third period. Score 4-2. 21 seconds left.
Ref's holding up his hands like, I don't know what happened.
21 seconds left on the Bulls penalty kill. Puck drops. Henry Arns flips that one up. Able to clear the zone. Great job there, Henry.
Way offsides.
Yep,
that was offsides
and no call, but we are still missing one ref. He's still trying to regain his composure after tackling Hayes.
I seriously think he's hurt. I hope he's okay. He's bending over like he hurt his groin or something.
I think he may have taken one right in the family jewels. Knocked away by Ethan Buck. Keegan Brennan now has it. He tries to send it up towards Ethan's way, but Ethan had gone a little bit too far left, and we get an offsides call.
Hard to miss that one when the guy's standing on the red dot.
Yep. So it looks like he's feeling a little bit better. He at least been over. So they'll head back out here to center ice for the last 1 second before they can let Ethan out of the box. Henry Arns with a face-off win, takes it himself. Pops up, takes a shot. Keeps it low on the ice. Goalie does a good job of blocking that up. Oh, and off the bench comes Nate Key, who steals it away and try to get a shot off, but goalie covers that one. Remy and Easton in for the defense. Henry Arns still out there along with Nate Key and Will Federley. Puck ends up on Will Federley. Try to backhand it. Henry Arns trying to get it to his forehand. Trying to get something going back and forth along the corner. Loses it, picks it back up. Sends a cross ice pass, trying to look for Easton Del Bosco's D-man so he can take a shot. Comes the other direction. Easton back in position. Oh, nice job there by Remy. Nice job there by Remy. Remy had just able to get a stick in there, and the puck was trickling towards Elijah, and he kind of guided it right into Elijah's glove. Not that Elijah wouldn't have had it anyway, but it's a good D-man to make sure it comes in slower than it has to. So Hayes again at right wing. Ethan at left. Ethan at defenseman. Tab Baker at left wing. Graham Pugh gives chase. Hayes steps up. Ethan Buck now pick it up in the corner. Ethan tries to send it up the wall, trying to find Hayes. Cut off, bouncing puck in front of the goal. Huntsville sends it back to their D-man. Hayes knocks that one away. Circles back around. Hayes picks it up. Oh, tries to find it at his feet. Huntsville gets another shot off, just barely. Ethan Buck in the corner, trying to show some defense. Hayes already dropped back in the defensive position again. And Elijah will cover that shot up. Henry Arns takes the face off. Easton Del Bosco on his right. Gus Federley and Caleb Duro. Caleb Duro steals that one away. He's charging into the offensive zone. Has a gray jersey right on him as he just rides him down the rail. Spits out to Henry. Henry tries to make one man miss. Stolen away. Henry with it again. Waiting for Caleb to get back on sides. Caleb does. Henry works it back in along the far side. Takes it into the corner. Reverses course. Changes direction. Comes back around. Trying to wrap around. Changes direction again. Henry still just controlling this puck. Doing whatever he wants to with it at this point. Except able to shoot it. Huntsville just covering him up. Finally, Huntsville trips him up. And Huntsville headed the opposite direction. Ethan Buck and Easton both in good defensive position as they charge ahead. Gus Federley back checks. Ethan steals it. Ethan still stabbing at it. Ethan gets it. Backhands one up to Caleb. And Huntsville sends one back in. We got a whistle for an offsides. Graham takes the face off. He's got Nate and Keegan on either side. He's got Remy and Parker out there on defense. Remy sends one up, looking for Keegan. Huntsville takes possession. Sends one towards the center. Nate Key trying to find it at his feet. Using that body to push that man back. Great job there by Nate, just holding that man off. Huntsville steps up, sends a shot towards goal. Parker blocks it up, can't find it. Parker finds it, sends it away. Nate Key again along the boards. He's got Graham Pugh up there. Sends a pass up to Graham. Graham catches it at the blue line, passes it on, and we're going to have an icing here. Nope,
No icing.
they waved off icing again. They're waving off a lot of icings.
And now they call it. What happened here? I'm not sure.
My guess is the Huntsville coach.
They
said
both looked
something.
at each other, then they waved it off, and then they didn't. I'm not sure.
Well, either
You cut off, buddy.
it was an icing. It should have been
There
an
we go.
icing. So Henry Arns here to take the face off. Hayes skating right behind Henry, along with Will Federley right in front of the goal. Hayes has it. Hayes trying to work through the center of the defense. Lost it. Comes back for it. Easton Del Bosco now coming back. Ethan, the only one back on defense. They get a shot off just wide of the goal. It'll be Will Federley who gets there first. Gets smashed up against the wall pretty hard. Easton comes in to help him out. Huntsville tries to center one. They get the pass off. They get the shot off. And Elijah snags it out of the air.
Oof. Hey, not for nothing, we've had some great offensive looks. We just haven't been able to connect.
Graham Pugh now takes the face-off, gets it over towards Caleb Duro. Caleb knocks it forward. Huntsville sends it back around deep. Huntsville trying to wrap it around. Easton gets a stick on it. Caleb challenges. Shot from the defensive position. Easton now backhands it out over to Graham. Graham has to catch up to it. There's only one man to go. Caleb Duro catches up to it first. Caleb now knocked away as he enters the offensive zone and taken by Huntsville. Huntsville now collides hard, and we're going to have a trip. That's going to be a penalty on Tab Baker.
Yeah. Yeah, Tab looking to throw his body in there and got a little bit too overzealous with that one.
Well, that Huntsville player was coming with a ton of speed, too. Wouldn't have taken much to knock him over. And Tab just barely tapped him, I think, and he fell. So
I think it might have been the arm extension that really caused that one.
probably so. So Henry Arns, Easton Del Bosco, Hayes Hallman, and Ethan Buck all out here for the Bulls penalty kill.
the ref dropped the puck. Oh, there's a timeout. There's a timeout. Okay. Henry Arns like, all right, well, I'm taking it.
Huh. So 3:59 here left in the game. Bulls need 2 points, and we're on a penalty kill. So
It's a sad day because I think my internet's finally leveled out this whole third period. I think it's finally fixed itself. So we'll post this later. You guys can check it out. But sorry we couldn't do this live. You can ask Lauren Cole. I was cursing the internet before we started recording. So,
never good to rely on the public stuff.
well, I mean, I tried to go over to a cellular hotspot and it just did not work.
That's not going to
So,
work either, yeah.
Yeah.
So Bulls have to get some serious offense generated here. And then I would imagine we'll see Elijah Cole come out. If we could get one goal, we will probably see Elijah skating away. So again, Hayes, Easton, Henry, and Ethan all out for the Bulls.
I don't know. Given this team's speed, I might not pull him.
I mean, we got to get one to even think about it. So puck drops, works back to Huntsville. Huntsville sends one right back up into the corner. Ethan working around the ref. Falls as he sends it back to the other corner. Hayes meets him there. Hayes and Henry both along these boards. Huntsville gets a centering shot off, blocked up by Ethan. Ethan able to flip it up and out. Great job there. Knocked down by Huntsville. Hayes now charging in hard. Trying to take it away. Hayes comes from behind. Pops that one back into the offensive zone. Henry Arns has to catch up to it. Hayes tries to keep it in. Hayes able to keep it in somehow. Puck's still in the zone, and Huntsville then clears it out finally. Has lost at Hayes' feet, and Henry came in to help out. Puck just sitting on the blue line. Nobody could get a handle on it. Chargers now working around. Easton Del Bosco. Hayes flips it up, gets tripped up, and we get a call.
Wow. There we go.
So Bulls now with an opportunity to bring another man out.
No, it's 4-on-4 hockey. Right?
It's 5-on-5, it looks like.
All right.
It's a 2-minute penalty?
No. They have to fix it. It defaults to 2 minutes.
I was about to say, man. So Bulls are going to send a couple of guys, or one guy off. Ethan Buck comes off.
Wait. What's happening here?
So it should be 4-on-4.
It's 4-on-4, yeah. We got 4, they got 4.
So Henry Arns wins the face-off, gets a shot off, blocked up by Huntsville. Hayes charges into the corner. Gets it on his stick, trying to flip one towards the middle. Looks like Graham in the corner. Hard to see what's going on. Still can't find the puck. There it is, behind the goal. Easton tries to flip it in. Now the Chargers heading in the opposite direction. Hayes took a stab at it. Got to catch up to it. Elijah's got to come out and challenge it. He does. Hayes trying to get a handle on it. Oh, knocked away. Henry Arns now has it going the other direction. We got Nate Key out of the box. Nate Key waiting at the blue line. Yes! Henry Arns works around. Henry's got to change direction. Now Hayes along the boards, tries to poke it away. Both of them go down. He and a Huntsville Charger go down hard. Easton Del Bosco sends one over to Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh now skating up. Graham Pugh's got Henry and Hayes waiting at the blue line. Passes it, but Hayes unable to corral it in. Now Huntsville coming in the other way. It's a 2-on-1, and Elijah Cole with a stop of a lifetime, keeping his team in this. Bulls charging again, getting hooked the whole way. Both teams just gassed. You can see everybody on here just trying to dig and get some extra effort. Henry takes a shot, falls in the process, and just lays there as he is exhausted. Chargers coming the opposite direction. We do have some fresh legs on the ice. Parker Allen came out, and Ethan Buck came out, switched out for a couple of players. Nate Key out of here, and we finally get another whistle.
Oh, that is terrible.
Tripping.
That was not a trip. They made upper body contact, and the kid fell down. That was not a trip.
We get a tripping with 1:10 left, so
terrible
Parker Allen
call.
heads to the box. So Bulls will finish this game on a penalty kill. And this should be it, folks. Fantastic game. You couldn't ask for more in a championship, especially when Bulls are playing a double-A rival. Bulls are still going to try to generate some offense here. Coaches take a timeout. Want to think it over. Bulls playing like this game is tied.
Yeah,
or they're down by 1. The Bulls are out here just to score as much as they possibly can. I love seeing it. Some serious offensive pressure this game. So sad we got to come all the way to Louisville to play this game, but
yeah, well, yeah.
It's a good one.
It has been exciting. Like you said, Bulls playing like it's still 0-0 out here, and it's great to see. And I know this is going to be a bitter pill to swallow here if we can't score 2 goals in a minute and 10 seconds. But still, tremendous effort.
Keegan Brennan, Graham Pugh, Ethan Buck, and Hayes Hallman out here. Elijah Cole. Holy smokes. I mean, those stops right there, it should easily be 5-2, and he just shut it down here late in the third. Graham Pugh tied up with the referee. They get a shot off wide of the goal. Huntsville trying to pop it up. Keegan Brennan has it. He's got nobody in front of him. He's got somebody back checking though. Keegan Brennan trying to come in. Skates in, tries to get a shot off. Tripped up. Puck comes up. Hayes knocks it down with his hand. Hayes making a man miss. Hayes takes a shot. Bouncing in front of the goal. Graham Pugh tried to knock it in. Huntsville now headed back the other direction. Tons of stuff happening here, but I can't see hardly any of it. I don't know where the puck is, but Henry Arns ends up with it. Henry Arns skating ahead. He's got Graham Pugh right in front of him. Henry working through the middle of the defense, trying to do it again. Keegan Brennan backing him up. Henry lost it. Keegan backed him up, picked it up. Ethan Buck now flips one into the offensive zone. Only 9 seconds left, and we get a clock stop. Elijah Cole, he had come off the ice. Not that I saw it, as the action was on the other side, but I did notice we had what looked like a lot of guys down there pouring on some offensive pressure. But Elijah Cole will come back out. Ethan Buck, Gus Federley, Hayes Hallman, Caleb Duro, and Henry Arns all out on the ice. Puck flips up all the way into the rafters, hits the roof. And we just got a little over 2 seconds left here in the game. They'll have time to drop the puck one more time, and this game will be over. But what a just fantastic effort here by the Bulls. I mean, I can't say enough about the game that these boys just played. There's no need. Hayes over there jumping up and down, congratulating Elijah. They get silver medals, and they should be proud of those. They took that team to the wire, and I can promise you they scared the ever-living mess out of Huntsville today. So, yeah. So, guys, thank y'all for joining in. It's been a fun weekend here in Louisville. Lots of us have a drive back tonight, so pray for everybody's safety headed back tonight or tomorrow. And congratulations, Bulls, on a fantastic finish here in Louisville. We'll see you next time. Go Bulls.